So this is our 5th video for South Dakota, but where all have we been at this point? Our first stop was the Badlands National Park, which we absolutely loved. 2 thumbs way up, especially if you're going to be there for the sunset views. Just absolutely breathtaking. Then we were at Mount Rushmore National Memorial, spent some time hanging out there. Definitely a good time as well. Some of our other adventures included Wind Cave National Park. Spent some time hiking there. We got to go down in the cave, which was cool. They also had a lot of bison there, which was fun. And then we also spent some time at Custer State Park. So we did the Cathedral Spires Trail, spent some time at Sylvan Lake. I saw some bison there as well. Today, we're going to be adventuring to Devil's Tower, the first national monument in the United States. So we're excited for this adventure trip, and then after the tower, we're going to head over to Deadwood, South Dakota.
Devil's Tower was really cool to see. It's one of those things that you can see from a distance, and it just keeps getting cooler as you get closer.
Devil's Tower. Here we go. Elijah's excited. Do you like to win, buddy? Uh-huh. When you get the chance, definitely look up the Native American story of the origin of Devil's Tower. According to their legend, all the lines on it are bear claws, like scratching, that was trying to get to natives at the top who were trying to escape them. And because we were here in June, near the summer solstice, there were prayer cloths attached to trees all the way around the trail.
Sometimes he goes faster than he can.
Well, I was just leading the way.
Body can go.
Careful, careful, careful. Oh. Oh boy. He is having a blast.
Elijah again enjoyed trying to climb some of the rocks and being out of his stroller, walking around. So it was a path that he was able to walk on with us, where we didn't have to keep him in the stroller the whole time. But yeah, I definitely recommend going to check out Devil's Tower. That was really cool. We walked around the trail that goes all around the monument. So you can, again, there's like just different angles the whole way around. So we of course took lots of pictures.
Hey, so we are at Devil's Tower today in Wyoming. Pretty cool. Really big.
I keep saying
That's
it looks like Play-Doh pushed through one of the spaghetti things, and then someone kind of pushed down at the top to kind of flatten it a little bit, but it is awesome. This is exactly what I think of when I think of a monument, and it is just grand being here.
We're taking a little trail about a mile long around it, and it's been nice. It's really cool because you can see it from all different angles. So
yeah, definitely recommend. So
yeah.
Check it out. And of course we got our magnet. It was important to me that we found the angle that it looks like matches the picture on the magnet. Wow. Then we grabbed a bite to eat at Devil's Tower Gulch. It's a great lunch, perfect chicken sandwich, got a side of bacon. It was fantastic, and the views certainly weren't bad either. Views from lunch.
Deadwood, South Dakota was where we spent our last night, a little historic western town. We stayed in the first hotel that was built there in the town in the 1800s.
So I thought we were going to be staying at a historic hotel, and it turns out the house is not only historic, but it's also haunted. You know, while we're there, we're keeping our eyes open for anything paranormal or bumps in the night. When we were leaving to get dinner, there was actually a ghost tour that was happening right outside our door. And I think the people heard Elijah and they had their phones out and ready thinking, you know, that they were going to be seeing some ghosts or something. And unfortunately, yeah, it was just us. Then back on the street, we're doing, you know, a reenactment from the Old West. Wild Bill Hickok was shot and killed here in Deadwood. So there's a lot of history here, especially as it relates to the Old West. Definitely a pretty awesome adventure.
Boom. Decide you want to take me in? Yeah, just shoot me in the back. Oh, I never shot a man in the back before. I have in the leg. Oh, right there, man. I heard a bunch of shooting, Bill. What's going on? Preston Webb down there, deputy. Get your gun on him. I'm all jammed up here. You hold it right there, boy. I'm the
The town itself was really kind of fun. A lot of, again, right up Main Street, there was a lot of souvenir shops, a lot of places to eat. They had a section that had some turf and a stage set up where they do, you know, summer concerts and stuff like that. And Elijah enjoyed playing around in there so that we could let him get some energy out. So that was a nice little spot for us.
I don't know if you've seen videos of parents that do this where they place their toddler in between both of them and then they run in completely different directions and see who their baby follows. So we attempted to do this here, trying to see who he was going to chase. And once you know it, that little dude just went right to Nana. People watching were like laughing their heads off about it.
I wouldn't say it's out of all the places we stayed, it was probably the least kid friendly. You know, there's a lot of people, there's some saloons, and, you know, the nightlife is a little more crazy than some of the other towns. So we didn't stay out too late. We went back to the hotel and hung out for a little bit, relaxed.
When we got back to the hotel that evening, I myself, of course, wanted to do a little exploring, you know, take a look around since the place is haunted. Just wanted to see what was going on here. Room 314 apparently has been on TV shows with paranormal investigators. So I'll let you do your own kind of Google search on that, but this is the room right here. This building definitely makes some weird noises. That definitely startled me. People coming up off the elevator. Whoa! It's us. Too much coffee. It was the ghosts. The next morning before we left town, we went over to Mount Moriah Cemetery. It's where the Western celebrities were buried. So we got to see the grave sites of Calamity Jane and Wild Bill. And it was kind of a nice little morning to walk around and take a look. We didn't spend too much time here. Cemeteries are definitely creepy, but it was just kind of neat to see.
I guess
Braided bracelet, dollar bills. Like, what do people leave this stuff there for?
I guess it's just a tribute to Wild Bill of some
Use
kind.
that dollar.
Mint.
Did he have stinky
That's
breath?
change. I mean, I'm sure everyone back then had stinky breath.
We had a really good trip. It was a fun adventure to get to do as a family. We enjoyed having Nana and Pappy along with us to experience this one. The national parks were just awesome, and the national monuments were amazing.